Where do you want where do you want this to be?
Hi, today we are with Tasha Lowe, who is a good friend of mine from college, and we're going to be discussing about pretty much how you sell your work and what you use and how long it takes. As you can see behind us, this is one of her prints. I believe it's an original, right?
The original, yeah.
The original in acrylics. So, starters, how long did this take you?
Oh gosh, it took me, I was working on it all day, every day for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It took a very long time. I was put an hour time, I want to say around 100 hours, maybe more.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And what was this project based on?
This was based on my final major project for last year at university, where I looked at colour, light and form in wildlife art.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I wanted to focus on the snake because it was really colourful and bright, and I did the black background because that looks like forms of light. It was kind of like strong contrast of tone. It's kind of what I like to do in my artwork.
It does make the snake pop. Pop wow. So, are you working on any recent projects?
Yes, I'm working on my final major project for the third year of uni, where I'm doing a brief from the Wildlife Artist of the Year competition.
Ooh.
It's called Earth's Wild Beauty.
Ooh. I'm sensing a theme. I presume you're very interested in wildlife.
Oh yes, I want to be a wildlife artist.
So, you do commissions and you also do pop-up shops every now and then.
Yeah.
To sell some prints. How do you price up your work?
Oh my gosh, that's a hard question. It's really hard pricing up work. So for pet portraits, I have a very set list of, obviously, to make it fair and equal for everybody. And I kind of base it around time, as well as obviously the size, the cost of materials. And I also compare it to what other professional wildlife artists, pet portrait artists do. And I kind of work from there.
I believe you also price on minimum wage.
Yeah, I kind of use minimum wage because I'm not confident to put it up to like £7, £8 an hour, maybe even £10 an hour. I'm not confident enough, but that might come over time, especially when I get more known with my work.
Yeah. So have you met any other artists that are interested in your work?
Interested? I'm not sure on that one. I've met other wildlife artists though. They've given me advice, some pointers, like some techniques and stuff.
I don't suppose you could give us an example.
Okay, so an artist called Gaughan. She's a wildlife artist, and she gave me a tip to use flow improver with my acrylics, and that's really helped. Kind of when you loosen the acrylics, it helps get the fur.
Is that what you use for this?
Not for this one though, because it's not fur as such, so I didn't really need it. But plus it's an old piece, this was before I got that advice. Whereas now I use nothing but flow improver.
Is there an example that you have here that we could show?
My polar bears. Hold on. This is in the acrylics.
If you guys remember, I spoke about Tasha's work in my first vlog, and one of the prints that I bought off her was the polar bears. Yes, please do follow her on Instagram, Facebook, and give her a cheeky little message on Gmail and ask if you could have some work. Also, I don't suppose it would be interesting for other artists that want to start out. How do you even get started in doing pop-up shops or even just pricing your work? Where because you've got to have some sort of confidence in doing that. So where does that come in? What advice would you give for those who want to try that?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Just to kind of just get out there, email people, venues, artists, and just ask, because there's no harm in asking. The worst they can say is no.
I believe Tasha is in between a professional and a hobbyist. So what can you give about that? Because I believe you said at some point to me that it's an awkward place to be.
It is, because I've started selling work, but I'm not quite professional because obviously I don't make enough money yet. So it is in between that amateur professional stage, and it's just, I need to just kind of work up there, and that's the advice I give, is just keep going at it. Keep selling work, keep promoting yourself. Etsy's a good online website to sell your work. Doing pop-up shops at local places.
So have you made any sales?
Not recently, no, but last year I did 3 pop-up shops. And I sold 2 originals, as well as some cards, some prints.
Wow. So how much would you say this original would cost if someone was to purchase it?
See, pricing originals has been the hardest thing to do. Because prints you can do a set price. Originals, it always varies. If I went purely by time and size, I would like to say about 300.
Ooh.
But my part of me is like quite I'm confident enough to put it at that. I don't know.
What was one of the experiences I remember you telling me was one of the works you've done, and at the last minute you decided to be, you know what, I'm just going to charge the full amount.
Yes, that was the polar bears, the snow leopard and the Arctic wolf. That was when kind of my confidence just boosted. I was like, it doesn't matter if I sell them or not, the pop-up shops, I'm just going to put it up there, put the prices up, and 2 of them sold. Wow. And it kind of really boosted my confidence to see that, yeah, they sell at that price. Like that size at £180. I'm like, wow.
Have you had any of your works exhibit in any galleries?
Besides college and uni exhibitions, I did one local one in Ralston, and I've done a competition, the Melbourne Arts Festival. So obviously my piece was exhibited there. Besides that, oh no, I've got one coming up actually. Belper Arts Trail.
Oh.
Yes, in a few weeks' time, my final piece for uni will be exhibited there. So it's my first major exhibition outside college and uni.
Hi, voiceover Ems here. As you can see from the timeline of this video, the 5th and the 6th of May have already passed. I'll make sure to notify you guys of any upcoming exhibitions of any artists I interview next time. However, Tasha has provided some photos of her exhibition for me to feature in this vlog, so I hope you enjoy, and let's get back into this interview.
Could you explain a bit about what your final major project piece is?
Yes, it's a wolf in a forest. Because obviously I'm looking at Earth's Wild Beauty. I'm going to go with the wolf in the foresty scene because that's kind of a habitat I'm inspired by at the minute. I recently went to a zoo to take pictures of the wolf. So it's kind of really inspired me to go with that specific species. And it's kind of placed with fungi, mushrooms, leaves, all things I find really inspiring.
Oh wow. I don't suppose it's here, or is it at home?
It's at home.
I'm presuming it's quite...
It's big. It's bigger than this one.
I remember at college, the one that's actually featured in the hallway.
Chameleon?
Was that a custom canvas?
No, it's a shop bought canvas.
So have you actually made any canvases while at university?
I've made one, I think. Yeah, I made one a while ago. I made an oil painting out of it.
Was that from our college days? Because I still have mine.
No, this is a different one I'm thinking of. Right at the beginning of uni, I made one.
So you're more experienced than I am.
I've done 2 in my life.
Alright, so I hope I've asked enough questions for other people to be inspired by you, at least, especially if you're in this transition from being a hobbyist to a professional.
Yeah, I can't give that full advice. Yeah, I can give some advice at the starting point.
Yeah, thank you for your time. I know you're a very busy woman.
Thank you.
Well, it was lovely to finally meet you and to finally actually doing this interview. So many times we've arranged and then there's just been complications. So it's finally to get this done and over with. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog, and I hope the insight of in between hobbyist and professionalist, I hope it gives you some inspiration, some advice, and I hope, yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you around. Stay thirsty.